Hello, everyone, and good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025, at 09:30. And today we have our day one outlook to look at today. So, we got a few areas here with risks today. We have one slight risk that encompasses parts of Kansas, a little bit of Oklahoma, a little bit of Arkansas, and Missouri. We have another part that is for coastal North Carolina. Now we have the different area marginals. Look at all these marginals we've got today. We have this one up here that is stretching from Nebraska through Kansas into Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, and then going into Tennessee. We have one over here that is stretching from North Carolina through Virginia. This one over here that is extending from West Virginia through Ohio. And we have this one over here for parts of Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. And we have this one way down here for a very, very deep South Texas. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marginal risk areas today, 2 slight, so wow. Interesting day today. We have Greenville, Jonesboro, Joplin, Rogers, and Bentonville under a slight, and Jacksonville, Memphis, Virginia Beach, Wichita, and Raleigh under a marginal. So let's go ahead and see what risks we've got today. Today we've got a tiny 5% for coastal North Carolina, and we got a 2% for, again, coastal North Carolina, and parts of more inland, and just a teeny tiny little bit of Virginia. It actually does have that. We also have this tiny 2% in parts of West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. So, some cities that we have New Bern and Washington under the 5%. 2% we have Greenville, Jacksonville, Rocky Mount, Wilson, and Goldsboro under a marginal. So, for the 5%, we could see a brief EF1 tornado possible, but I am going to say most likely it's going to be EF0 because it's so small. So, even for the 2%, it's going to be EF0 for both the 2%. So, pretty much an EF0, maybe an EF1 might touch down today if it does become possible. You can also keep an eye out for some water spouts too, if it does happen over water. Going to the damaging wind threat today, we've got this 5% extending from Nebraska through Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. And just into a little bit of Tennessee. We have this one over here for parts of North Carolina and Virginia. This one up here in parts of West Virginia, a little bit of Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. We have this one down here for parts of Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. And we have this one for deep South Texas. So all of these are 5%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas of 5%. So, we have Jacksonville, Memphis, Virginia Beach, Wichita, and Raleigh under the 5%. So we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Maybe even the deep South Texas, I would say maybe closer to 60 to 65 mile per hour wind gusts. But we never know what could happen, so please be mindful that it could be possible for you today. Going into the hail risk for today, we've got the 15% for parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas. We have this 5% over here for parts of coastal North Carolina. And we have the 5% for parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, and going into Tennessee. We have this 5% for North Carolina and Virginia. We have this 5% for parts of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. We have this 5% down here in parts of Florida and Georgia. And we have this 5% out here in deep South Texas. So yes, we do have the hail threat for today. So we have Greenville, Jonesboro, Joplin, Rogers, and Bentonville under the slight risk, and Jacksonville, Memphis, Virginia Beach, Raleigh, and Pittsburgh under a marginal, or 5%, So we could see, for the 15% areas, we could see 1 to 3 inch hail possible, and for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2 inch hail possible. So please be mindful, it could be possible today. But at least I'm glad the severe weather is somewhat settling down. Excuse me. The summary for today says the most likely corridors for severe storms are across parts of far eastern North Carolina this afternoon, in the Ozarks into the mid-south this evening. So there you have it. I really do hope you stay weather aware and stay safe today. There's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk. And there is today's outlook, day one outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. Even if you're just in the marginal risk, you never know what these storms could do. So please be mindful of any storms that does develop today. Anyway, I will see you a little bit later for the day 2 outlook. And yeah, I'm going to go and make a Dunkin' run because I'm hungry. So anyway, I hope you stay weather aware and stay safe today, and I will see y'all a little later. Take care, everybody.